What's going on, everybody? This is Cody, the home theater hobbyist. A few days ago, I published my review of the Bass X A7 amplifier, this little amplifier that I have right here from Emotiva. And while I was working on that video, I realized that I didn't actually have a video where I talk about connecting an AV receiver to an external amplifier. So that's what I want to talk about in this video. So we're just going to jump right into it. Now, to do this, you need a few things. Obviously, you need an external amplifier. You also need an AV receiver, speaker and speaker cable, but you also need RCA cable like I have here. This is a standard left and right RCA cable, and you need an AV receiver that has pre-out connections like the ones right here. Now, typically a lot of mid-range and upper-end AV receivers have these connections. Some may have 2 channels like left and right, but some may have a full 13-channel setup for the most high-end AV receivers. Now, this particular receiver right here, this is the Denon AVR-X 4400H, and it's got 11 channels of processing or 11 channels of pre-out connections right here. Now, this is a 9-channel amplifier, so I can amplify up to 9 speakers, but it's got 11 channels of processing. Okay, so these connections, the left side is white and the right side is red. So I've got front, left, and right. I've got a center channel. I've got surround back, height 1 and height 2. And with these connections, I can connect up to 11 speakers and 2 subwoofers. So I can run a 7.1.4 setup. So 7 floor level speakers, 2 subwoofers, and 4 overhead speakers for a really nice Dolby Atmos experience. But again, to do this, since I've only got 9 channels of amplification in the box, I will need some type of external amplifier, and that's where this comes in. Now down here, we've got our speaker level connections, and up here, we've got these unbalanced RCA connections. And this is what you're going to connect to your pre-out connections so that you can make this work. And it's actually really simple. But before we show you that, let me say one thing. These channels down here, they're independent. This can be your front left and front right, and this can be your center, or this can be your front left, front right, and center. However you want to assign them, you can. Just do what works best for your system. Now, I've got this clip speaker up here, and it's connected to this AV receiver like one would typically connect it. And right now it's connected to the front left setting right here. But I'm going to move this connection down here because eventually I'm going to be amplifying my speaker from this particular amplifier. So let me do the connection real quick. Okay, so I've got the RCA cable here, and I'm just going to connect a front left and a front right speaker. So remember, I said white is left, so I'm going to plug in here, and red is right speaker, so I'm going to plug in there. And then I'm going to choose this channel down here as my front left speaker. So I'm going to plug the white in right there, and then the right speaker is going to be right next to it, and it's going to go right there. So now I'm sending the process signal from the AV receiver to the external amplifier. Now one thing I have to do is unplug the speaker cable there, and this was front left, so I'm going to plug this into front left, red with red and black with black, like that. And now, again, I've got a signal. So I've got the audio signal, processed audio signal coming out of my AV receiver, going into the external amplifier. That signal is being amplified and sent to the speaker. And that's it. That's how you connect this. But again, the main point here is that you need to have pre-out connections on your AV receiver to make this work. When you're connecting an AV receiver to an external amplifier, you need that. Oh yeah, one other thing, your pre-out connections should already be active. You shouldn't have to do anything in the AVR menu system to activate those connections, but check your user manual just to verify. And once you do that, plug everything in, turn everything on, and you will be sending external power to your speaker so you get nice, rich detail. Hopefully more than you were getting with your AV receiver. But if you enjoyed this video, definitely give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you next time.